All right, so last week we finished the Thanksgiving challenge, and so I was trying to figure out what to do for this week because I like, if I can, to keep it to themed stuff instead of just something different every day. And so I was reading Proverbs 27 this morning, and I'm fairly positive I have what we're going to do this week. We are going to do a dating advice for the week. So it's going to start with guys today, dating advice for guys. Tomorrow will be dating advice for girls, and then back to guys, and then back to girls for this week. And I was reading in Proverbs 27. You get down to verse 15, and ladies, just keep in mind tomorrow I'll deal about the guys. Okay, so just keep in mind this. We'll deal with that. But it starts off by saying a continual dripping on a very rainy day. And the idea of that is like when you're sitting at home and it's raining and you hear that drip from the gutter, you might have a clog in the gutter and so it's dripping out the side of it. The tung, 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 tung sound, it's just constant. In the beginning, it's not bad, right? Because you're like, oh, it's just raining, it's no big deal. But if you're sitting beside that sucker dripping for like 10 minutes, by the end of that, you're going insane. Because it's just this constant drip sound that's starting to get annoying. It's not good, it's bad because it's there. In the beginning it wasn't bad at all because it just thought, oh, it's no big deal, it's just raining. But in the end, because it's there for so long, it begins to ruin you. Well, the verse goes on to say, continue dripping on a very rainy day, and a contentious woman are alike. Now, keep in mind, it doesn't just say, and a woman are alike. Okay, it's not trying to compare all ladies to the fact of a continual dripping on a very rainy day. What it's trying to compare that to is a contentious woman, one who is constantly looking to fight or looking to argue over anything. And in the beginning of a relationship, because you're so enamored and so in love with one another, you don't really notice that aspect. You don't really notice that part of it because you're just kind of enamored with the person. But the Bible says that if that person has contentious, where they're leaning towards that, they lean towards being contentious with you or to arguing with you. In the beginning, it may not seem that bad. You're just like, oh, well, they're just getting to know each other. But in the long run, it's going to be like a continual dripping where it's just constantly bothering you. And so, guys, my dating advice for you today is if you're in a relationship with a girl or you're trying to seek a relationship with a girl that is constantly arguing with you and is constantly contentious with her parents, with you, with her teachers, with her friends, then this verse applies. It's going to be like a continual dripping in the end. So my advice to you, don't date a contentious woman because it'll be just like that annoying drip in the long run. We will deal with the guys tomorrow, girls, so don't worry, your time is coming. For now, the teen of the day is Allie, so make sure you pray for her as she finishes up her senior year. You guys have a good day.